Please tell us about your experience living in the hills upon moving back to Jamaica and how that experience shaped or changed your perspective about life.
You're visiting me today. That's how it has changed my life. From driving a red sports car in Los Angeles, living in an apartment building with swimming pool. And it's the best thing that ever happened to me. And it is something that I wish so many people could go through. Here are some of the things that I learned from living in the hills. One of the main things is you don't need as much as you think you need. That's number one. It makes you physically fit. You learn to do without so much. And it's not, but you don't feel like you're doing without it. You just realize that it is not necessary. I lived on a hill that from the gate to the house was almost a quarter mile uphill. And people would come to visit me, and they would reach to the gate and they would start going up the hill. And I would be just going one step at a time. As we would reach a certain point, the bus. So you learn, that the race is not for the swift. Mm-hmm. So you learn that a slow pace, you just do your thing and just go on doing your thing. Also, no matter what time of the day or night you come in, and you're at the bottom of that hill, and you put one foot, you see, if you don't put the next foot, you're not reaching nowhere. So it becomes like life lessons. Just life lessons. That anything that you're going to do, you start at A, and you take your time and you build. And when that's secure, when that first foot sit down on the ground, you put the next one, and when that one sit down, you go again. It helps you to how you construct things, just how you do everything in life. It makes such a difference. It also taught me, because as a Kingstonian who live America, didn't come back Montego Bay, herbs, survival skills. Learned herbs to the point of where we can do herbal walks, we can do herbal talks. Because living amongst people is not something that you just read in the book. Living amongst the people that actually live that life, you learn it from them. You learn certain things from the elders. Another thing too is that as much as Jamaica, I talk about the fact that, I didn't see any Africanness here when I came back. The people in the hills were African, but they didn't know that they were African. And the thing, They never know that they was African. So within all of that, we learned so much about the culture, the setups, it is so many different things. We learn how to make mat. We learn how, I give you a joke. When I first went there, my partner at the time, me never know nothing about make fire. And get up in the morning, every morning I have to wait for somebody to make me tea. And one day I just start bawl like baby and say, no, I can't take this, I better go learn how to make the fire. You see, from me learn how to make the fire, it was such a liberating moment. And from that, me climb through the hills, me plant, me use machete, chop down place, and it's like, oh, I can really do this? Yeah, I can really do this. So it gives you a certain amount, you just realize that. And then you also realize how out of step the rest of the world is, or the rest of the island, or wherever, how it really is. And you learn your creativity. Because you reach up there, You have no income. You better find an income. And one of my ways of finding an income was drawing on past experiences, tourism industry. So, start to build some bamboo hut. And invite my friends. And that was part of it. Because you learn your creativity, what you can do and what you cannot do. Yeah. It was a very good experience, very good experience. I think I keep saying it's the best time of my life. It was 20 years of it. You learn, certain things like an outside kitchen can be beautiful with your shelves, You learn that you don't have to have an oven. You can get your kerosene oil pan that they used to have in the days, carry it to the welder cut out the door, and you have your shelf in there, and you bake a pudding or whatever. It's amazing. Yes.
Well, let me hear you say, man.